the toothpaste fix. Sometimes the simplest fix is the best fix. A toothpaste factory had a problem. They sometimes shipped empty boxes without the actual toothpaste tubes inside them. This was due to the way the production line was set up. People with experience in designing production lines will tell you how difficult it is to have everything happen with timings so precise that every single unit coming out of it is perfect 100% of the time. It won't be long before customers get teed off and buy another product instead. The CEO of the toothpaste factory got the top people in the company together and they decided to start a new project. They hired an external engineering company to solve their empty box problem because their own engineering department was already too stretched to take on any new projects. The project followed the usual process. 6 months and $8 million later, they had a fantastic solution. It was on time, it was on budget, it was high quality, and everybody in the project had a great time. They solved the problem by using high-tech precision scales that would sound a bell and flash lights whenever a toothpaste box would weigh less than it should have weighed. The line would stop, somebody had to walk over and yank the defective box out of the line, and then press a button to restart the line. A few months went by and the CEO decided to have a look at the ROI of the project. Amazing results. No empty boxes were ever shipped out of the factory after the scales were put in place. There were no customer complaints, and they were gaining market share. Well, that was money well spent, he thought, before looking closely at the other statistics in the report. It turns out, though, the number of defects picked up by the scales was 0 after 3 weeks of production use. It should have been picking up at least a dozen or more a day, so maybe there was something wrong with the report. The engineers looked into it and confirmed that the report was actually correct. The scales weren't picking up any defects because all boxes that got to that point in the conveyor belt were good. Puzzled, the CEO went down to the part of the line where the precision scales were installed. A few feet before those expensive scales, there was a $20 desk fan blowing the empty boxes off the belt and into a bin. When the CEO asked about it, he was told, "Oh, the fan? Well, one of the guys put it there because he was tired of walking over every time that stupid bell rang." So why does this matter to us? Let's think about it. Where else could they have invested that $8 million? Did their competitor waste $8 million? Or did they invest it into beating them? There are always opportunity costs beyond just the dollars. Imagine what could have been done with all that technical focus and mental energy. And of course, the true cost of the scales goes beyond the $8 million, right? The automated scale and its complexity has long-term cost disadvantages like maintenance and calibration and potential downtime. Racing down the path of program managing of a big complex project to solve a problem is part of our human nature. We think, well, I have a solution. We could save big dollars tomorrow, so let's start. Or we say to ourselves, isn't quality important and worth investing in? Or we ask, why did you make me go back and think when we have a solution to fixing our reputational problem? There often is an elegant and simple solution. But the barrier is our own mind and our willingness to think. The magic of Innotech is using the brains of the person who actually leads the process. Because after all, he's the guy who thought of the fan. Sometimes the simplest solution is the best solution.